This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, let me talk about Golden State Warriors. They got a safety blanket on top of a safety blanket. I'm going to say that again. They got a safety blanket on top of a safety blanket. That team right there, woo. Andrew Bogut, boy. Having Andrew Bogut, they about to rang-a-lang the NBA. You didn't hear what I just said. They about to straight rang-a-lang and Rudy Poo and Pootie Tang the NBA. Yes, for y'all cats out there that are 80s babies that know who Pootie Tang is. I'm not talking about the youngins, the Rudy Poo and the plum brain modern day generational NBA fanboys and fangirls, the Pootie Tang. That's what they about to do, man. Andrew Bogut is about to straight ram-a-lang that ass, boy. Andrew Bogut is about to straight get up in it, all up in it. He's about to straight demolished. He's about to straight destroy. And he's about to straight trounce anybody that's trying to come into that rim. He's going to be that rim protector, man. That's a good, that's probably the best backup to have for Boogie Cousins, man. Just in case Boogie Cousins go down. This is why I'm calling this video the safety blankets on top of the safety blanket, boy. Because when they got Kevin Durant, they were over the top. When they got Boogie Cousins, they were super over the top. Now that they got Andrew Bogut, they are super duper over the top. That's right. Let me say that again. They are super duper over the top. The Golden State Warriors is about to put a beating on this postseason like we've never seen before, man. They're hitting their stride. You saw that last victory, 122-105. Telling you, man, they ain't playing. They ruthless out here in these NBA streets, and they're getting their stride at the right time. Klay Thompson, you would be a dodo head to leave that team. You would be coming to what I call irrelevancy if you leave that team. Draymond Green, you would be a dodo head. You would go into irrelevancy. Remember, you're relevant because you got Klay Thompson, you got Stephen Curry, and you got Kevin Durant to have your back. That's why you have relevancy. So know your role, know your place, and higgity hush into the damn lane that you belong in your truest and most properest levels. Bad move on you to have LRMR to manage you, but that's neither here nor there, man. You want clutch sports? Have them, dog. But don't bring their nonsense to the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Durant, we getting 3 finals championships and 3 finals MVPs. Because like I told people, winning cures all. They can hate on you all they want. As long as you keep racking up those NBA championships, guess what? They got a higgity hush. Because see, what these Rudy Poo and these plum brains, these dodo heads don't understand is, it's not about my generation. It's not about us right now. The next generations, when they're looking at these guys, they're going to look at who ultimately won and how many times they have won. And what they're going to see is that your win to loss ratio is going to look better than LeBron James. So the future generation, they're not going to be sitting there and weaving through all of LeBron's stats and what LeBron done. Because see, that's the problem with these people. They don't understand why winning is so important. Why MJ, when he made that dig against James Harden and, Russell Westbrook, when he was talking about what's more impressive, James Harden's streak or Russell Westbrook's streak, he said 6 championships. They didn't get it, man. They're not deep thinkers, man. They're not real super and ultimate real G's out here in these NBA streets. If they were, they would understand the magnitudes of what Jordan was saying. What Kobe says, when that fan looked at Kobe and Kobe went like this. When that fan looked at Kobe again and Kobe went like this. It's 5 of them things, man. That's what cats don't understand, man. It's about 5. You cannot overcome 5 of those things. It's about championships, man. Kevin Durant, when it's all said and done, is going to have more championships and more finals MVPs. And Kevin Durant understands that because he's a student of the game. So all this crap about, he played on a super duper team. The next generation and generation after that, they're not going to care about that. They're just going to look at the stat and say, hold up. This is the guy that y'all said was the greatest. He only got 3. But this guy got 4 or 5. They're going to look at the win to loss ratio, man. That's what it's all about. Pantheon of greatness. How many times you win. How many championships you've won. You've heard this from the greatest players of all time. They all have said it. It's about championships and how many championships you win and how many finals MVPs you win. That's what separates those who enter into the Pantheon of greatness to the middle level of the pantheon of greatness and the upper echelon of pantheon of greatness. See, that's levels to this shit. Shout outs to Meek Mills, man. There's those who enter into the pantheon of greatness. There's the mid-level, which is where LeBron James is at. And then there's the upper echelon. That's the KB24s, the MJs, the Larry Birds, the Magic Johnsons. These are the guys that are 50% and above NBA Finals average. Because that's what you have to be in the upper echelon. If your ass is under 50%, you can't be in the upper echelon. You're in the low to mid echelon. Whoosh. Let me say that again. Your ass is 50% or better, you're in the upper echelon of NBA Finals average. If you're under 50%, you are on the low to mid echelon. And that's your truest and most properest levels. This is why, to me, LeBron James is the 11th best basketball player on the planet. I'm going to say that again. He is the 11th best basketball player in the history of the game. He's not in my top 10. There's too many fallacies, too many vulnerabilities, and too many issues in his game that I can point out that tells me why he's not in my top 10. And right now, he better go sit down somewhere, because Jenny Buss is thinking about trading his ass if he don't go somewhere and just lahiggity fucking hush. But this Golden State Warriors team, boy, woo, they about to ram a lang. I'm going to say that again. They about to ram a lang into the playoffs, boy. Ain't nobody stopping them. Because like he knows his sport, they bringing you that heat and that fire. I'm going to say that again. Like he knows his sport. The Golden State Warriors are bringing you that heat and that fire. Because that's what's going to happen. They're bringing heat and fire to the postseason. Steph Curry's going to be Chef Curry with the pot. Klay Thompson's going to be the greatest spot-up shooter we've ever seen in NBA history. Kevin Durant is going to be Durantula, the walking 50, 40, 90 guy. The ultimate superstar of the highest orders. And like Kobe told him, he's going to be the greatest of this new era. Boogie Cousins, he going to be boogieing on y'all, man, in the post. Andrew Bogut, he's going to be that excellent rim protector, and he's going to make sure all things are secured. Andre Iguodala, he's going to be defending like nobody's business. Draymond Green's going to be his borderline Dennis Rodman defensive self, man. The guy that's the utility man. He can do everything, any and every little thing you ask of him. That team is nothing to play with. And they're going to dominate, man. That's why I can't wait for the postseason. All this OKC noise, higgity hush. All this Houston Rockets noise, higgity hush. All this Utah Jazz noise, higgity hush. And whatever team you want to bring this way from the West, you see, you know what happens when I get the twirling. Higgity fucking hush. Because the Golden State Warriors, they about to do their thing, man. Just go ahead and give them that damn trophy. Be done with that damn thing. They earned it. They deserve it. And when it's all said and done, they about to rack another one up. Because they playing chess while everyone is playing checkers. And everyone needs to get that through their thick heads. Ain't nobody stopping that team. They're unstoppable. And I see them for winning this year. And at the max, one more year, possibly next year. And if they are, I don't know. If they make the right moves, they possibly get 2 more years. But I got this year and at the max next year. And I think the dynasty is over at that point. Kevin Durant's going to walk away with 4 finals MVP. Then he could say, okay, I don't want to be on this team no more. Now he's proven everything he needs to prove being on that damn team. And he could go, you know what I'm saying, ride off to the sunset wherever he wants to ride off to. Y'all going to put respect on Kevin Durant's name by the time his season's over with. Because Kevin Durant understands what I understand. You keep winning, it don't matter what the fuck people say. I'm going to say that again. You keep winning, it don't matter what the fuck people say. Because winning cures all. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.